Today we are at Crumble, or we went to Crumble. We went to Crumbl Cookies and got the 4 new cookies for the week. So this one is called Chocolate Cake. And I'll show you a good up-close view. This one is called Cinnamon Fry Bread. This one is an oatmeal cookie featuring Rolo. And then this one is called Raspberry Lemonade. Okay, so without tax or anything like that, when you buy a 4-pack, it's $12.63.
Then you have to add tax, tip, whatever you want to add.
Whatever you want to add. So that was our total. Well, $12.63 before all the other. So what do you want to try? I say we go for the
cool one.
Is this the only one that's cool? The raspberry?
So. I don't know about that one.
No, it's warm.
Yeah, I think they're all warm except that one.
Let's do chocolate cake. This, I don't think the video will do it justice because it is the most massive thing. Now, do you want to break it in half over there?
No, break it.
Or do you want to hold this box? Do you want to hold
Whatever you want to do.
You hold the box, and then I'll get my phone because I have the description. And if you want, we could pass the box back and forth. That's fine with me. The chocolate cake is a chocolate cookie packed with semi-sweet chocolate chips, topped with chocolate fudge frosting and shaved chocolate curls. And it is warm. I could feel it on my through the box on my lap.
Give me that knife you have.
Okay.
You had to cut one of them.
I cut, what I did was, before we started the video, I got one of our handy dandy knives out of the glove compartment, and I cut the cinnamon one to 4 pieces because that little dollop of cinnamon, it's just in the very, very middle, and I knew if we tried to divide it, there was no way we were both going to get some of that because it's just a little bitty dollop. And so I divided it into 4 before we ever started the video. So basically that's what you just did with that one.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to pick this up with a frosting.
And I want to just say, several people, ooh, wow.
Literally, I had to kind of scoop it.
Several people have told me that they have a cookie cutter that cuts the cookies into 4 pieces. We decided, hold on, let me just bite this because it's going to go if I don't. Oh my gosh.
That's good. That chocolate like frosting they put on top of that almost has a cream cheese kind of flavor.
To me. Gosh.
Honestly, you need to eat these with a fork.
We could eat them with a fork. Just get a fork.
I'm just saying, if I were to eat a whole cookie, I'd eat it with a fork.
That frosting tastes to me like you took a tub of Duncan Hines chocolate frosting, chocolate cake frosting, and they put it on top of a warm, very rich chocolate cookie. But the thing that makes it so good to me is that it is warm. So it's like homemade. It's what you want to do when you make them at home. You want to take your big fat chocolate cookie and you want to put chocolate frosting on it and just shove it in your mouth.
A bunch of them.
It's heavenly. It really is.
There we go. Good chocolate. If you like chocolate, go for it.
No bitterness at all.
No, it has like a little, like I said, the frosting has almost like a sour cream kind of, or a cream cheese kind of flavor, but not, it's not.
I didn't get, to me it just tastes like chocolate frosting. Chocolate. But anyway, let me tell you about you can go ahead. Do you want to do the...
you can do the cinnamon next, it's already ready.
Do cinnamon next. Cinnamon, this is called Cinnamon Fry Bread. F-R-Y-B-R-E-A-D. A butter fry bread style cookie topped with melted butter and cinnamon honey buttercream. So it feels like a frosting is the cinnamon honey buttercream. Anyway, the cookie cutter, we haven't had it available at our shop anyway, but we decided we're not going to buy one anyway because once you use that, unless you're at home to clean it off, it's going to have like
Frosting,
whatever
caramel,
frosting.
whatever.
Yeah, stuck all over it. And it's not going to be easy to do in the car. It would be better at home, but not in the car.
Yeah, we're better off using a knife in here.
Okay.
Where we can just wipe it off.
So melted butter. I can't even imagine.
I like the texture of that cookie.
It's so thick.
My only complaint is the frosting keeps falling off.
It is warm, but it's not as warm as the chocolate was.
I also think the cookie itself is just a sugar cookie.
It
I don't get any cinnamon or anything from the cookie itself.
well, no. It's just it's a
sugar cookie, but it's very buttery, so you can tell they put butter on it.
yes. I love the butter. I love the cinnamon. And you know how they came out with that new Cinnamon Toast Crunch frosting in a tub? They could have used that. Now, they didn't, but they could have, because that would be awesome. That is another delicious cookie. The cookie itself is so thick. And it once again, I just have to say, these are very, very different from like a Loft House cookie. It's completely
different. I mean, I would eat these sugar cookies.
So you're paying more for them, but you're paying for the quality. That's what you're paying for. You know, you're not paying for a regular Loft House cookie. Oh, what is this one called?
The oatmeal with Rolo.
Oatmeal featuring Rolo. This one is new. A milk chocolate chip oatmeal cookie topped with chopped Rolos and drizzled with extra caramel.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of caramel in there.
Okay. Yep.
I like the chocolate.
I'm glad they put extra caramel. I wouldn't necessarily know it's oatmeal.
So I was going to say. Yeah, I don't really get oatmeal. It tastes just like a sugar cookie.
I think you don't taste the oatmeal because it is chocolate chip. And you're tasting, there's so many other things to taste in the cookie that the oatmeal kind of is diminished. Because I'm tasting the chocolate from the chocolate chip. I'm tasting the caramel, the chocolate Rolo flavor.
Well, even looking at it, you don't even see oatmeal. It doesn't look like a traditional oatmeal cookie.
Not at all.
It's like a regular sugar cookie with some oats mixed in it. It's not an oatmeal cookie.
No, I wouldn't call that an oatmeal cookie. And that one was...
it was good. It's not my favorite of the bunch.
It's not mine either.
It's not as strong flavor-wise as some of the other. It's sweet, but it's not... I don't know. The chocolate's really good. I do like the chocolate.
I do
you
think
get a
it's
butteriness
good
from the cookie.
But when you have others to compare it to, then I don't know that it'll be your favorite either. Yeah. It is worth getting though.
And I do get the oatmeal, like after I've eaten it, I do taste a little bit of the oatmeal kind of flavor. It's probably stuck in my teeth.
The last one is
a heavy cookie.
Is a cold cookie. And just so you know, I showed it to you out of this package. They put it in this little sleeve so that because
I think it keeps from touching the caramel next to it.
Yeah, it's called Raspberry Lemonade. Lemon cookie base. Covered in a marbled lemon and raspberry frosting. So this is supposed to be a lemon cookie.
That smells really good. I'm dropping crumbs all over me.
I really like raspberry too, so.
Actually, it's a good balance of lemon and raspberry. And did you get a little touch of salt in there?
Not yet.
I think it's just from the cookie itself. It's good. That cookie's a little drier. It's been cookie. Yeah, it's a little drier.
If you give me a fourth, I'm going to eat a fourth.
I am too.
The raspberry, I think even if you're not as big of a raspberry fan as I am, I think you'll actually like this raspberry because it doesn't have the sharpness of like a raspberry. Like I buy like raspberry preserves and stuff like that, like the Bon 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 brand. And I know I say that wrong, but anyway, you know what I mean. It's not as sharp as that. I do think you're going to enjoy that.
Even the lemon's not that strong. It's just, it's a nice light flavor of a berry and a lemon, but it's very, very, very light.
Yeah, it doesn't even taste like a lemon cake.
No, it's not that strong. It's very, it's a very light flavor. It's good. Probably not one I would buy. I wouldn't pay for almost $4 for a cookie that's that light in flavor when I have other ones that are so strong. But if you do want a little bit more of a plainer cookie, more like a sugar cookie, that would be the way to go.
Yeah, because the flavor is so light, but
it's good.
Honestly, I'm surprised they came out with it now in the dead of winter because it seems like that would be an excellent summer cookie.
Yeah, like a lemonade kind of.
A summertime cookie. Yeah, and they might have lemonade cookies during the summer. We don't know. You know what I'm going to ask you.
What's my favorite?
Let me think. Hold on, don't answer. I know. I already know.
Mine's probably going to be that cinnamon one.
Okay.
But I really like the chocolate one. It's just so messy. I don't know that I would want. If I had a fork.
I don't care if it's a messy.
If I had a fork, I would probably eat.
We have forks in the glove compartment.
I would eat it with a fork. Though.
Okay, I'm going to.
I'm still going to get the cinnamon.
Okay, you're still going to. Okay. I'm going to choose the chocolate.
Yeah. Chocolate's good.
The chocolate, it's fantastic. It really is. And I'm just trying to think. A lot of you have told me, you find these pricey, and I get it. I totally get it. So if you had one to choose from, I would either choose the cinnamon fry bread or the chocolate.
Yeah, and the cinnamon, you have to take that frosting and spread it a little bit. That blob of cinnamon stuff, you'll have to spread it a bit. But
at least if it's like ours, because it looked like it was a little like a cookie.
She took a little cookie scoop and put it on there when I was standing there.
Yeah. Is that the only?
It just didn't melt. It's kind of stuck there, and it's kind of cold. So you want to spread it out a little bit.
So that's my question too. Were all the other ones all prepared? Were the sprinkles on the?
No, the Rolo one was.
Okay, so
but I know she put the chocolate sprinkles on the cake one.
Okay,
but I don't know if she piped in. She probably piped that frosting on too.
And you just didn't know
because it was cool. I mean, it wasn't hot, so.
It was warm. That's a warm.
No,
cookie.
The cookie was warm, but the frosting wasn't warm.
Right.
And it would have melted if it had all been together already made.
That's true. So she probably did that too.
Yeah, because they sit there and do it while you're standing there, but their back's to you, so you don't know what they're really doing.
Right.
But I did see her scoop out the cinnamon, and I saw her scoop out the chocolate. So.
Yeah, people like to hear about what they're doing back there and how they make them.
It's neat. There's probably 5 or 6 people back there making cookies.
Yeah.
Like literally, that's all they're doing is making cookies.
And
But they cater as well. So they're probably back there. There's probably at least a couple people back there making the little small cookies for catering events that are going on today.
I wish they would sell those.
The little minis.
Yeah, I wish they would sell the minis to the public, and they don't. You have to get them catered to have those.
And you probably have to buy 20 to 50 cookies as a minimum.
But I think they ought to offer.
Yeah, what if you don't want a huge cookie?
I think, I honestly, I think those would sell. Oh, I think they'd sell like hotcakes.
But I think they make them to order. They don't. Just what that people have ordered that day. I don't think they make them ahead of time like they do the other ones. That's
right. Well, they what I was going to say a while ago, they opened very early, and we were shocked by that because, I know bakeries open early, places like that, but this is a cookie store, so there's another very, very famous cookie store that doesn't even open until noon.
No.
They don't open until noon. They're open till 3 in the morning or something, but they don't open until noon, and that's their thing. This place opens at 8 o'clock in the morning. So if you want to get them and you don't have to be at work till 9, just know that you can stop and get these because they're open. And now they might have a line there. We've never had to deal with a line at the time we're coming. But you could get these before you went into work if you don't have to be there until a little bit later. But definitely don't pass up the chocolate or the cinnamon fry bread because those
really good.
Those are really nice. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.